Okay, this is how the doors hang. Close it, it's closed. You don't have to slam it, you don't have to lift it. However, I noticed that it does drop a little bit. It's the upper hinge. See? Now, it does not, when you close it, it closes. But if you did something with that hinge, you put a bushing in there or something like that, you'd make it like new. But it's not a problem. As a matter of fact, the window lines up in all the seals and everything like that. We'll walk around to the other one. Earlier I said the hood closes and stays closed, no problem. The reason it flew up is not because it has a latching problem. My dad simply forgot to latch it. Okay, here's the passenger door. This one's not, it doesn't sag as much. It has no sag in it. And don't get me wrong, the driver's door has hardly any sag. I'm just pointing out every single little flaw that I'm seeing. So the passenger door opens and closes. Thump. That's solid. You don't even have to slam it, nothing. This trim is shiny. I guess the black eventually came off. You can black that out if that's important to you. Windshield wipers work. Back in the interior, the AC works. Bonus, big bonus in my mind. Turn it on. Oh, there's your wipers. Intermittent wipers work. The odometer and the speedometer works. And 132. That's actual mileage. Here's your gauges that work. It's low on gas. When it starts, the oil pressure goes right up to about middle. It runs normal, heat-wise. Here's some of your little indicator lights. Let me see, I'm seeing check engine. Hold on. I've done nothing to this car except give it a bath. Let's see if that check engine goes away. Okay, it's gone. Okay, so no warning lights. Clock works. Let's see, what am I looking at here? Oh yeah, oh that's the doors. Okay, blinker. Other blinker. I haven't been out to see if they work. Here's the defroster. The engine slowed down a tad and it lit orange, so I assume that works. And it's probably never been used because this is Arizona. Yep. Let's see, the radio. Cassette. How trendy. Let's see. It's got AM. I haven't done anything, but it's working. I'm going to turn on the AC. It has auto, and you could hear the engine slow a little bit. So the compressor's definitely coming on. Let's do high. Recirculate. Temperature down. It's already blowing cold, and this is the first time this AC's been on all day. So that's huge. And the engine, here's your tach as a result. So the little idle solenoid's working fine. Okay, sunroof. Beautiful. No crunching, no binding. And then I guess you got to push this little button down. Now it's closing. You might not have ever used this, I don't know. Visors. Let's see what else. Oh, lights. Cruise control, I don't know. I don't know if the cruise control works. Probably does, figuring everything else does. Power mirrors, both sides work. Here's your little lumbar thing. Yep, that works. We'll try the lights. We'll turn on the lights and we'll walk outside to make sure they pop up. No problem. Oh wait, that's the intermittent. Where's the headlights? Okay, here we go. Both of them popped up. Boom, boom. Down, up. If you recall, the front end of this was in nearly perfect shape. Both headlights are on, perfectly aligned. I didn't hear any noise when it now we're in the engine. It's not the cleanest engine I've ever seen, but it looks like everything is intact. Hoses all look to be decent. Now, it's running with the AC. The AC is on. Power steering pump's not groaning, and more importantly, the compressor's not groaning. I'm not here, you can hardly even tell it's on. The AC is blowing, the compressor is running, and I can't tell, I don't know this car well enough to know whether it's 134 or R12. I'm going to guess 134 for an 85. The battery, I don't know what shape it's in, but it held a charge. I charged it. It's fine. Radiator, I have not checked the condition of it, but I would assume it probably needs a flush. But most importantly is how this engine runs and how it sounds. It sounds really good to me. I can't make any guarantees on its oil consumption or its compression or anything like that. But the way this thing idles, I would say it's a pretty healthy engine. I know a lot of cars, a lot newer, that don't run nearly as well as this, especially when the AC's on. I'm holding this hood up because both of these hood struts are tired. Both of them need to be replaced. You can get them for 13 bucks on Amazon, because I just replaced them with my dad's other Supra, the one he's keeping, which is not in as good a shape as this, but it's an automatic. Alright, let me turn off the AC. I wish I had a temp gauge, but this is plenty cold. That's impressive. I don't know, he probably put some money into this AC. Oh yeah, here I drove a little while ago. This is about its operating temperature. We're at idle with the AC on. It's in Arizona. It's about 70 some degrees out, and that's how it runs. That's the temperature. Alternator's working. I think that's about it. Let me show that dash again. I'm impressed by this dash. Okay, here's a startup from cold. Okay, oil pressure went up immediately. Tack showing about 1.5. I'm going to lower that a little bit. Take a look at the exhaust. Tiny bit of smoke. Smells kind of rich. But it's idling smooth. Put the clutch in. There's no sounds of crunching or anything that would indicate throw out bearing. Put it in reverse. forward, reverse, goes into reverse. It feels like all of the transmission, the bushings feel good. That transmission feels tight. Power steering isn't really groaning or anything. That doesn't sound too bad. This is a dirt road. No real noticeable rattles. A little something at the door, but it's really not bad. This is the crack in the windshield. If it's registered as historic, it's probably not an issue. It's not in line of sight for driving, but I'm going to guess if the car needs to pass inspection, well, it's a little bit in line of sight. You can kind of see it. It's not that noticeable. It doesn't really affect your overall line of sight, but if it's something that would need to get you through inspection, might be an issue. It probably would be an issue. Going through the gears feels really good. I just got passed by some guy who's feels that 35 is too low for the speed limit around here. No bucking. My hand's off the wheel. It's going totally straight. Acceleration is good. I'm not seeing much smoke when I accelerate. I can't say that there's none, but it certainly doesn't seem that apparent. I'm in third. Just went to fourth. It shifts really well. I can't say its ride is like new. I don't know when the shocks were last replaced, but all in all, it feels good. This car would make a great do-it-yourself restoration. The reason I say do-it-yourself is everything can be done. You don't even need a garage. It's the only thing that you'd probably need to have a shop do would be painting little things here and there, and the windshield. The hood does need to be replaced, not for a functional reason, but for cosmetic reason. But again, it would make an excellent restoration. Drive it as is or restore it. Personally, I'd restore it. I'd keep it if I could, that's for sure.